Next step from there is to create a project or a resource application. And you can do that by moving your mouse to the left-hand side of the screen, where you will see that some options are available in the navigation bar. You can pop this window out by clicking the little white arrow in the bottom right corner of this blue navigation bar, but I prefer to have mine kept in. I'll just navigate down to the little people icon or community icon and click the Apply for Resources button. Initially, there's no project title. If you select an existing project by using that blue link above, that new project option, you'll find your existing projects are available as a drop-down box. But here, this is a new project. So I scroll down in my email, find the project title that I provided, and paste that in the platform. I'm going to select Type 1 AAU as my provider. And in this case, the resources are going to be available immediately and for 12 months from the date that I apply for. This is just a demo, so this deadline is not relevant for myself generally. For those of you who are running longer projects, please note that the longest period for which you can request resources is a 24-month period. You can also request resources for shorter time periods, such as 3 months, 6 months, etc., but 24 months is the maximum. That does not mean that your project will terminate in 24 months or 12 months. It means that the allocation of resources you apply for here on this project will have this lifespan. So if you only need these transcription resources for a couple of months, and you still want to be able to use your project for a long time, you can just apply for a 3-month period here, and your project will remain active. You will just need to apply for resources again when you need them. Again, we can go back to our email and down to the compute resources, and we have 3 gigabyte or 3 GPU hours, so graphics processing unit hours, and 1 gigabyte of storage. And here at the top of this Dike Interactive HPC for SDU area, you find that U3 GPU for the GPU hours and the U1 CIFS for the storage options right near the top. And we need 3 GPU hours and 1 gigabyte of space. And the last thing you're going to need into this paste in this application is your Dike project number. And you'll find a space for that down at the bottom of the page. For those of you who are working with sensitive data, which a large number of you are, you can see that there are 2 possibilities for placing an additional reference number into the application. For those who have registered their projects according to the procedure for sensitive projects on UCloud with the Department of Grants and Contracts, or Contracteenheden, you need to paste the the work zone case number for your registered project in this space. There are other groups, such as certain health department research groups that collaborate with external parties, where a separate subordinate data processing agreement is relevant and applicable, in which case they need to paste that number in the separate data processing agreement space. You don't have to fill out all the other spaces. You certainly don't need anything in the introduction field, because we have all of your application information already captured by the Cloudia application form. I'm just going to write into this space a work zone project or work zone case number, just as a free text field. And then, now that all of the relevant information is inputted, you just click Submit Application. And that application is then submitted into Cloudia, and we need to approve it in the UCloud platform. So this is the second stage of the approval process.